Yeah, fellas, a fella that was almost 28 years of age, rather words, has lost his V card. He wrote, anyways, gone forever are the virgin days, and just a few weeks short of 28. She is now officially my starter hoe. Thank you, Supremo. Here's his field report. Let's take a look at it. Posted today, 6:36 p.m. It's now 8:04 in my time. To preface this, I had plans to fuck her on Sunday night. She came over to my place and everything, but I didn't have latex-free condoms. She's allergic to latex. Therefore, it didn't happen there. So I just had her suck my dick. And she got some oral skills. I was especially impressed with how she got freaky by sucking my balls. I finished by spraying my load all over her torso. Ew. You watch too many goddamn pornos, man. I'd rather have them finish the job by swallowing. Don't take it out. Finish it. Because there's extra pleasure to be gotten. You got to milk the entire orgasm. Instead of me rubbing one out on her chest, I could have did that by just watching some porn or something. But let's continue. Fast forward to Friday night, well and short. And for a first timer, I fucked the shit out of her. I literally knocked her ass out after I made her come 3 times. And where do you guys think he learned to make her come? He's a virgin. Of course. It must have been well over an hour. I had Move Makers, that's another fellow that's on the forum, playlist, shout out to you, Move Maker, playing in the background as a sex music playlist, and my sex stamina even outdid that. And all thanks to the Tibetan exercise presented in the 7 Steps manual. So, he now has long endurance. He knows how to make women come. And he's well on his way. Let's see what else is going on here. Anyways, so yeah. The first nut she busted was a clitoral orgasm. And I teach the basis of that in my 7 steps. Then I go expand further on into my how to make a woman come product. Which was the result of me pressing my hand hard against her panties while we were both in clothing making out heavily. She was so surprised that I made her come so quickly while in clothing, since her experience had been nothing but Minutemen and 2 pump chumps who sucked in bed. I then got busy fingering her G-spot, which only resulted in me making her come again. Then the real work began. Once I put my dick inside of her, she was immediately feeling an intense amount of pleasure. My big fat dick was stretching out her walls in his own mind. I'm just kidding. And I was able to tell that she never had such an amazing dick inside of her. I had the word "and" because he didn't put it there. He just put such amazing... that just sounds stupid when I read it. I had her screaming uncontrollably as I was getting closer and closer to climax. Getting her closer and closer to climax, sorry. So she's getting her closer and closer to climax, and she's screaming. I felt like the man fucking her like she has never been fucked before. See, this is his first time, and he's rolling like a champion. Wait till he starts really getting into her mind and shit. He's really going to enjoy that. My ego was literally stroked as she kept telling me how good I was feeling inside of her. Anyway, after that 3rd nut she busted, I finished off by having her suck my dick. I'm sensing a problem here. I came in her mouth and she swallowed me. We fucked again the following morning, followed by her making a pancake breakfast for me. Now that's the way your women should treat you. After you put in time, at least she can do is go make you a ham sandwich. That means ham sandwich to you Caucasian folks. A ham sandwich, fellas. To sum it up, the best part about this experience of getting into the game is that I'm approaching things like a CEO. As you guys know, that's my philosophy. I teach that in my 7 steps. I don't take her objections too seriously. I am no chump, and I am certainly no square. I have put her on check one time when she was acting up just to show her what I was all about. I tell her what to do all the time. She even jokingly says that I'm bossy, and I even got her to admit that she likes me being bossy. I even gave her clear orders and instructions to bring gelato, Italian ice cream. We know that. We're not dummies. Before coming to my place to fuck. Add to the fact, well, there's some dummies on here, right, Remo? Add to the fact that I also couldn't lay a joke without choking. I know, Remo. Serves me right. I know. Add to the fact that I also had her make pancakes for me. Well, it looks like we are off to a good start. No, you are off to a good start because you're starting like a man. For your first time out, I've never seen anybody do this well. Okay? Most of them are just so happy to get some pussy that they get all chumped out and all excited. They slobber all over the forum how excited they are. You're slobbering, but you got some style to your slobber. So good job, brother. Fellas, if you're a virgin, it is possible. I don't care what age you are. And this is a Latin brother. Good-looking brother. I can say that because I'm the coach here and an older male. No homo. So it's amazing. There's virgins are getting older and older these days. To almost be 27, he's now going to be kicking himself for all the wasted years when he could have just manned up and had all kind of pussy for the last for the last 10 years since he was 17. He could have been busting all kind of nuts up in those sugar walls, as the Hodge twins say. And I wish the brother lots of luck in his future game. I'm sure he'll do really well. He's got a great place. We coach each other on the forum. And I do podcast shows like I'm doing right now to give them some pointers for the future. The only thing I would say here is that not coming inside of the woman. To me, that just feels incomplete. It seals the connection. I don't want to come on her chest. I don't mind, if she gives me head and swallows, but I enjoy that actually. But maybe you didn't have condoms and he fucked her raw. If you did, be careful because there's something called pre-cum, and you could also slip out. A couple of drops will slip out. All it takes is one sperm cell, just one. One making a fast getaway. That's all it takes. And yes, preggers, Jovina. You'll be dealing with the pregger. You don't want that until you're ready to settle down. Do not settle down with the first girl. Try not to fall in love with her. She sounds like she's great. Sounds like you got a great starter girl too. She already cooks for you. I believe she's Latin as well, so I'm sure she's really pretty. But don't settle down with the first girl that comes along. Try other ones out there. Other ones could be even better, or they might even treat you better. You got to find out what you like in the game before you settle down. Find out what you like in women, what you'll tolerate, what you won't tolerate. You got to learn about yourself, what kind of man you are. And this first girl will teach you that. And so far, you're up to a really good start. That's all I can put on this one. Peace.